We are live. We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. And Huddle community, I have a question for you. Are you looking to crush it on YouTube and content creation in 2023? But the problem is you're not clear on how you're going to do it. Well, we're going to be talking about 5 important content strategies that's going to help you crush it in content creation and on YouTube. And we're starting right now. Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome to the Huddle. I'm your host, Walter Strong. If you're new here and you want to broaden your reach, your impact, and income through online video, we welcome you to the show. And as we said this morning, we're going to be talking about 5 important content strategies to help you to crush it on YouTube. Do you have a content strategy to crush it in content creation? Well, if the answer is you don't have one, or if the answer is you're not sure, this live stream, this discussion is for you. So if you're joining me this morning, let me know in the chat where you're watching me from. Give me a hashtag team live in the chat. And if you're checking out the replay, let us know in the comment section where you're watching us from and give us a hashtag team replay. Want to see who's in the chat this morning. So let's go over here to the chat. The man all the way from London this morning, returning to the Huddle in 2023, Mr. Ash Bolin. Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning. Truly enjoyed your live stream show you did Friday morning on your 13 tips on mortgaging tips. Definitely, they're definitely transferable in any type of field or industry, or just even in content creation. And so truly will enjoy what you did. And if you're just joining us, if you're getting the notifications this morning, let us know in the chat where you're watching us from. Give us a hashtag team live in the comments section. And so without further ado, like I said, we're going to get into content strategy that you are going to be using to crush it. Now, it's important to understand when we look at the word strategy, that word can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. Well, before I get into these tips, let me kind of give you my definition of strategy and what it means to me. A strategy is something that you put together, that you plan out, and that you execute, not all at once in one moment. It's going to be a process of time that you carry out from a long-term standpoint that ultimately gives you a result that you're looking for. And I always use the analogy of checkers and chess. If you are a person who's played checkers before, you understand checkers is a very fast-paced, most entertaining game between you and another opponent. And the goal is to basically get as many pieces from the other opponent so you can eventually, get kings and then ultimately win the game. But it doesn't take a lot of strategy. It takes some, but there's not a lot of long-term strategy of thinking of how you're going to win. It's very fast-paced, it's very reactional. However, when it comes to the game of chess between two opponents, or if you're playing a computer, it's more it puts more thought process into it. You have to think more. You have to strategize more. You're not only thinking about your opponent's first move, but you got to think about the possible next moves that they're going to make, and even your next 2 to 5 moves. And this is the reason why you see individuals who have the titles like grandmaster chess players, because they sometimes can even think 5 to 10 moves. So there's a strategy between two players ultimately wanting to checkmate the other and get the other person's king. What the game is not over when you get the pawn. The game is not over when you get the rook or the bishop or the queen. The game is over when you checkmate and win the king. When you take the person's king, you checkmate them and win the game. But it takes a strategy. Well, I'm coming to understand in 2023, to be able to crush it on YouTube, you gotta have a content strategy that's long term and that's going to produce the results. And so I wanted to share with you my content strategies for 2023 and hope it will encourage you to kind of look at your content strategies for 2023 as well. And so, right out the gate, my content strategy, if you haven't noticed in the last 30 days, it's YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts, YouTube Shorts. That's right. We're going YouTube Shorts. Now, yes, YouTube Shorts has been around, but see, what really kind of hit the nail on the coffin for me in YouTube Shorts was when I began to see how you could take not just trying to create new YouTube shorts, but repurposing your live streams that you do on a Tuesday evening or a Friday night or a Friday morning or a Saturday morning, where you can take those same live streams that you're not seeing that much engagement and viewers on, and repurpose those live streams and turn them into shorts. And by turning them into shorts, now you've got another piece of content that can get you more viewers watching your content and possibly even watching additional content that YouTube refers to them and encouraging them to stay on your channel and watch more. The YouTube Shorts is a strategy that it's not just in terms of an individual piece of content, but it should be looked at as a long-term strategy to get them watching more of your content, and ultimately being not just a subscriber, but being a part of your community and your platform. I use the analogy with YouTube Shorts as the teaser of a trailer for an upcoming movie. When Avatar: The Way of the Water came out, they didn't just come out and release the movie in the United States and across the world. They released a teaser or an announcement that was basically less than 60 seconds, that Avatar, a movie that originally had its first movie made over decades ago and is one of the top grossing movies of today. The sequel of that movie is coming out, but that announcement was made within 60 seconds. Well, that's what YouTube Shorts should be for me and you. It's an announcement letting our viewers know about the type of great content that we're making. And it can also be about who we are as a content creators, and what we're looking to offer viewers to help address issues and pain points in their life. And so you got to have YouTube Shorts as a part of your content strategy. And that's what we're doing. And I'm learning that it takes time. You're not going to see some instant home runs out of the gate, but as you're consistent with it, you start to see some YouTube Shorts popping. Now, there's individuals in our chat who've definitely have been doing YouTube Shorts a lot longer than me, and they have seen the results. But I appreciate the words of encouragement throughout the months and throughout the weeks, saying, "Hey, Walter, you really need to take a look at this. You really need to take a look at this." Individuals like Ash Bolin and Sammy the Superstar, letting me, a brother, know, hey, you need to take a look at these shorts here. It's definitely going to help you with your growth and your viewership and your subscribers. And they were right. They were right. Got to give credit to whose credit is due. And they were right. And it's interesting. This past week, I released a couple of shorts, and I'm around maybe 100 to 3. Then I 900 short with over 900 views, and I'm getting some subscribers and things. But then yesterday, got that first home run. Got that home run that had everyone in the crowd standing up and saying, "Hey, I gotta watch this YouTube short," and broke over 1,000 views. My first 1,000 view short on YouTube. And so it just confirmed to me and confirmed that, what Ash and Sammy the Superstar and those in the content creation streets have said. Hey, you got to have YouTube Shorts as a part of your content strategy. Want to jump over here to the chat right quick. See a couple other individuals jumping in here. Want to say good morning to my dear sister, Florence Donald from Equip Institute. Good morning. Good morning. We also got our dear auntie. Oh, the chat is jumping. The chat is jumping. Let's go down here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's Equip. And then boom. Want to say good morning to my dear auntie Denise Jordan from This and That This Morning. We're so grateful to have you a part of the Huddle community. And Happy New Year's, by the way, if those of you in the chat, if we haven't had an opportunity to say Happy New Year's, hopefully we haven't run out of time. I guess they said there's a time frame where you get up to 7 to 10 days, and after that, you got to move on. But glad to see you all. Good morning. But as we were saying, YouTube Shorts is definitely a strategy we have to be using to be able to crush it on YouTube in 2023. And so we're just going to continue on. And then the next strategy that I want to submit to you is uploaded videos. You say, well, wait, Walter, wait a minute. We're uploading videos. Well, I'm not just talking about the traditional uploaded video that you do anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. I'm talking about uploaded videos that are anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes. That sweet spot that when you see your trailer for your favorite movie pop on YouTube and you drop what you're doing, you just completely turn your attention from your wife and your kid, and you want to see the latest trailer of a movie, an upcoming movie, and it's typically no more than 1 to 2 minutes. Well, I'm coming to understand, if you want to be able to crush it on YouTube and content creation, you got to have an uploaded video that 1 to 2 minutes that's going to get to the point of 1 to 3 points and say no more and speak to the pain point and add what you need to do and let the viewers watch it, because we're living in a day and age where the viewer and I'm very careful when I say people's attention span. I don't want to just put everyone in one bowl and say everyone's attention span is less than 8 seconds. But it's out in YouTube and in content creation, those of us who make content creation, we're understanding people's attention spans is getting shorter and shorter. So unless we've built authority and we have a name that's recognized, and it's definitely a subject and a topic that people want to watch and spend time on, then I believe, we have to kind of earn that back from viewers who saying they're willing to give you more of their time. Because the truth of the matter is, from a pandemic standpoint, though it's still kind of going on from a financial standpoint, and yes, it's still this COVID and various things are still here, but people are going back to work now. And so no one's sitting at home now just watching YouTube. No one's sitting at home now and watching Netflix and binging shows. And so their time is very precious. And so we have to kind of make the type of content, an uploaded video that's going to get them, and almost like a trailer, to let them know that, hey, look, I have some more great content for you to watch. And but I just want to give you a tease of it, just a short taste of it. And if our content is made and presented that way, then it's going to eventually hook them to want to watch more. Because see, the end result for any movie production company, for Marvel, for DC, for Paramount, Universal, Fox, the end game is to get you in the theaters. And not only after getting you into the theaters, but to get you to come back and watch the movie again. to not only get you to watch the movie again, but then to refer a friend to watch the movie. And so that's the job of a good trailer, to pique your interest and to get you communicating and sharing it with others. And so, that's what our uploaded YouTube videos should be. So you have the YouTube shorts and you have the uploaded videos as your trailer. So again, the teaser, the announcement is the YouTube shorts. The theatrical trailer or final trailer is your uploaded video. Hey, if you're getting great value out of this live stream discussion on 5 important content strategies and helping you to crush it on YouTube, please do me a favor this morning. Click the thumbs up button, smash that like button, share this on your favorite social media platform, and definitely give me your content strategy in the chat, what you're working with for 2023. And if you're watching the replay, in the comment section. Okay, so you have the teaser, then you have the trailer. Does the movie come out after the teaser and the trailer? No, not really. Not in every case. Big theatrical movies, as they get closer and closer to the movie, they release TV clips, especially around January in February when it comes to the Super Bowl. These movie production companies entertain businesses like Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola, Budweiser to buy TV spots for 30-second or 40-second clips, paying billions of dollars to put those clips on during the Super Bowl. Movie companies put tease clips of their up-and-coming movie to pique your interest, to go, hey, the trailer is going to be released online, but here is a clip during the Super Bowl. That's what we should be doing with our YouTube clips. It's a feature that's not really talked about as much as YouTube shorts and live streaming and uploaded videos, but it's there. The YouTube clips, you can go in there, clip a favorite part from your live stream and put it in the clip section. And the job of that clip is, once a viewer watches it, YouTube is going to encourage them to watch more of that live stream. It's going to encourage the viewer to watch more of that uploaded video that you released. And so, using that strategy that we see in the entertainment and movie industry, we got to use that same type of strategy when it comes to YouTube. Again, addressing the short attention span of viewers, but at the same time teasing them, piquing their interest to say, are you interested in more? And you'll be able to see if they're interested in more based on the viewers of views that you're getting, based on how long they're watching, especially if they come over from the clips to the live streams. Now, there was an interesting question that was posed last week on James Hicks' panel content discussion, and it was basically titled, short form content versus long form content. Are we moving so far over to short form content that long form content, like long form uploaded videos, 10 to 15 minutes, long form live streams, 45 minutes to an hour, are they eventually going to lose their place on YouTube? And the overall consensus was no, because if you are a person that's teaching an online course, that's teaching a tutorial, you're not going to be able to do that all in a YouTube short. You're not going to be able to do that in a 1 to 2 minute uploaded video. There is a place for things like, if you are a person like, let's take Ash, who's into helping mortgage brokers and being able to help them to understand the different nuances and ins and outs about the life of a mortgage broker and how they're supposed to conduct themselves and how they're going to be successful in getting clients and being able to know their competition. You're not going to be able to do all that in a YouTube short or uploaded video. But over time, through his shorts, through his uploaded videos, when it comes to his live streams that he does on Friday, then those who have bought into the content and they see the value in it, they're going to take the time to either watch him live or make an appointment to make sure they see the replay of it. And so there is a place for long form content, especially like our auntie Denise Jordan, who's working with homemakers and helping individuals in the homes to have not just a house, but to have a quality home that you can enjoy being there. That when the husband goes to take out the garbage, you don't have any concerns or reservations. Will he come back in? You have a quality home that your spouse, male or female, is welcome to come back to. They want to come back to. Your children are proud of running back home to when you call their name when the street lights come on. Okay. You're not going to be able to do that in shorts, in clips, but you can do them in long form content. So long form content has its place, but you got to have a content strategy of short form content that's going to be there. Your short form content, whether shorts, clips, uploaded videos, is going to be the introduction to long form content that you have. So the next point we want to hit on is shorter live streams. Shorter live streams, especially if you are a person who has been doing live streaming for a while and you want to get exposed to new viewers watching your live stream, but because of the time commitment for some people, it's on a Saturday morning, especially when you've been working from Monday through Friday. The time commitment may not be good for a lot of people to watch a 3-hour live stream. Now, if you are like Nick Nimmin and you have over 8 million subscribers and you've been doing this for a while and you've built some authority, then you could go ahead and do longer form live streams. Okay. But if you are still trying to get where Nick Nimmin is in terms of subscribership and growth on your channel, then this may be the year to reevaluate and say, okay, I've been, averaging anywhere from an hour to 30 minutes, an hour to an hour and a half in live streaming. And when I look at my numbers, my numbers are consistently my regular core people who are coming, but I'm not seeing any new viewers engaging in the live stream. And if that is the case, doing shorter live streams should be a strategy for you until you can build to the point where you see the subscribership growing, the views growing, the watch time and retention growing. Shorter live streams, again, can ultimately be the introduction to more longer form content that you're making. Hey, if you're getting great value out of this live stream discussion this morning on 5 important content strategies, do me a favor, click the thumbs up button for me and share this on your favorites YouTube community tab, LinkedIn, and social media platform that you have, and encourage someone this morning to really look at their content strategy for 2023. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel this morning, and you're new to the channel, whether by Team Live or Team Replay, and you've watched it up to this point, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel and click the alert notification button for me. Let's get into the fifth tip, and then we're going to get over to the chat because we're at about 24 minutes. Tip number 5, YouTube playlist. YouTube playlist. I want you to think of the YouTube playlist as your very own Amazon Prime. I want you to think of your YouTube playlist as your very own Netflix. I want you to think of your YouTube playlist as your own Disney Plus, that you've put content together through different categories that people are going to not only watch one category of content, but they're going to come back and watch more. And so you got to put it together in such a way that individuals are not just going to come and watch one piece of content, but they're going to come back and watch additional content. So I want you to be thoughtful, be tactful in how you're putting your playlist. Just don't randomly put this video with this video and they don't connect with one another. Be tactful. Go back and look at old playlists that you've put together and look in your analytics. And if no one's watching it, maybe it's time to redo and put a new playlist together and even shorten the playlist. Whereas you maybe have videos that are 15 to 30 minutes that you recorded, and you're asking someone to spend almost 2.5 hours of watching 5 YouTube playlists and no one's watching it. Maybe it's time for you to redo those videos and make those videos shorter, uploaded videos, so that way the commitment that you're asking from your subscriber and new viewer to watch it more. So I want you to look at your playlist as your own Netflix, as your Disney Plus, and your Amazon Prime. And so those are my 5 content strategies that I'm using for this year that I wanted to share with you, that hopefully it will encourage you to look at your own content strategy for 2023 and the content goals that you have for YouTube this year or in content creation, and be able to crush it. And so if you have any comments or thoughts in the chat, because definitely the chat has been jumping, definitely we're going to pull that up and get your feedback. So we're going to start from the bottom. Our auntie says, my long form content is anywhere from 6 to 30 minutes. Okay. Hey, that's a good observation of your content. And I would say, especially where your channel is and the authority that you've built, if you are still seeing the watch time and the retention at the level where you would want it to be at, not from existing subscribers, but new people that you're trying to get to subscribe to the channel, then that may be you could possibly keep it there. But if your desire is to get to that 100,000 subscriber mark, you want to hit 100,000 subscribers, that may be something, Auntie, you may want to look to reevaluate and see what playlist the most that fits that 6 to 30 minute mark may needs to be reevaluated. So great point pulled up there. Dear Florence says, let's boom. Yeah, appreciate that. We definitely want to encourage you to hit the like button. And then Auntie says, been trying to work on shorts. I have set some goals for this year, definitely. And Auntie, I know over last year when I seen you making your shorts and definitely your IG reels, from what I was observing and watching, a lot of that was some content that you were making from from scratch. You were kind of making and doing yourself. But Auntie, you have a lot of quality content in live streams that you've made over the last 30 to 90 days. Go back and look at some of your popular live streams that really resonated with people, and look at trying to make some clips and some shorts out of that, and trying, because lately that's what my shorts have been. When I first started doing my shorts, Auntie, I was kind of just doing them on the camera myself. I didn't have any captions. I didn't have any music. I didn't have any special effects to them. And, for the most part, I think I got one that got over 500, but they were averaging anywhere from 50 to 100. And I said, okay, let's challenge myself to start putting some captions. Let me challenge myself, talking to my master chief editor, Robert, and let's challenge myself to put some music to it. And now to see over 1,000 views on my first short. I hit 900. I've been hitting 400. It's like I've been in that 300 to 400 mark. And then there would be some I would only get 6. But then when I hit that 1,000 yesterday, I was like, oh, okay, we own this something here. And I had already put the outline together for this morning's live stream already. And then to have that social proof of, okay, the shorts is the teaser, the introduction for more longer form content. I said, okay, we're on to something. We're on to something. You see individuals engaging in the chat. Let's go up. Let's see. Did I miss any important comments? And I apologize to anyone for if you had a thought and I didn't start, but just a lot. Just wanted to share. And also a part of our content strategy, and I didn't put it in the outline. We're definitely going to be focusing on email marketing for sure, and building our email marketing list up here in the Huddle community, because as I'm starting to see more subscribers now being added to the channel in the last 3 to 4 days, getting up to almost 7 to 10 subscribers. I'm seeing some subscribers that are, acknowledged in YouTube that lets me know who they are. And then there's some subscribers that I don't. And so what that says to me, being able to have an email marketing list strategy is going to have to be a big part of the content strategy. And so saying that if you are listening to us live and haven't engaged in the chat, or if you're watching on the replay of this, you look in the description section, you can go to our website at walterstrongthird.com, and we have a email mailing list that you can sign up for and get your free live stream checklist on helping you to be able to have an engaging and productive and exciting live stream for 2023. So we have a great live stream checklist. And so we want to encourage you to sign up to our email mailing list. And so a lot of individuals may not know about it, because part of them not knowing is because I'm not talking about it enough. And so I said, as we do each live stream, we're going to make sure we are talking about our website, and talking about the ability to get a free live stream checklist, which is going to help build the email marketing list and get more people with that we can reach out. We're going to be sending out our first newsletter to those in the Huddle community. So look for that sometime today. And we're going to, I would love to get your feedback from those who receive your email newsletter from us, and give us some thoughts on the first one being sent out, and give us some thoughts on how we can improve it so that it's quality to you. I'm quite sure each and every one of you are receiving some form of email notification, and there's some of them that you receive and you're like, oh man, another one of these. I just don't have time for another one of these emails. We don't want to be one of those type of individuals who are sending you an email and we fall in that category of, oh man, another one of these. We want this type of newsletter to be that one of the highlights when you check your inbox. You're like, where is the Huddle community email newsletter? We want to check it out. And so I'm definitely want to get your feedback on that. So that's going to be coming. And so if you're interested in receiving that, and if you haven't signed up, do me a favor, go to walterstrongthird.com and sign up to our news email marketing list, and we'll get you on the mailing list. Want to say good morning to a good man, Mr. Paul Andre DeVera, my man on the West Coast. Happy New Year's to you, my man. Happy New Year's. Definitely glad to see you in the Huddle community this morning. And any one of you in the Huddle, if you ever needed some help on SEO, this is the man. This is the master strategist My man Paul Andre De Vera, the SEO, he has a great live stream show that's on LinkedIn and I believe also on YouTube. Is an SEO live stream show, so you want to check him out as well. Dear sister says, boom. Awesome, definitely. We are looking to grow in 2023. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 35-minute mark. It's interesting. My goal for this year for each live stream is to be anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes. And already I can see we have yet to hit that mark. But we're being very intentional with these live streams. We want these live streams to really add value and substance to you. And I believe if we do that, what will happen is then the growth and the engagement of more viewers being on will come. And so that's why we're trying to be we're being very intentional, being very tactful what we're doing here. Before we close out, hey, if you did not know, we do have a buy me a coffee. And so if you're looking to be supportive in any way, and God has laid it on your heart to be supportive, we are looking to purchase some new equipment. And so if God lays it on your heart to just to share a couple of dollars or more, the link for the buy me a coffee is there. So I want to again thank you, those of you in the chat and those of you on Team Replay, for checking us out this morning. And as we close out this morning by saying, a man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great men. Make a quality decision today and look at the gift that God has given you and make a decision to share it with someone else. God bless.